Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius September 13, 2022. While today can be a bit chaotic as we adjust to the change of direction and deal with various problems, Mercury's direct turn means information is unclogging. You'll soon see forward movement, particularly on money, transportation, and communication matters. Also today, with a Sun-Venus minor challenging aspect, built-up resentments can emerge, and it's a good idea to recognize this and resolve not to let them drive your behavior. You could lose a bit of confidence in your plans, or you may become frustrated with what you don't know, feeling a little in the dark and wishing for clarity. Let time tell and do your best to avoid going to extremes. The day's planetary configuration is bringing you to the realization that you have only a limited number of ways you can deal with a certain situation. You can either fight your way out, or you can focus on the real reasons why the relationship or set of relationships seems to be at fault. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Be realistic about what needs changing. Today is the day. After a few long weeks, Mercury finally stations direct in Libra. Technical and communication issues will slow down as Mercury stabilizes itself in steady, earthy Libra. However, there is a post-shadow phase to consider, beginning with reviewing the most recent retrograde lessons in Libra. You may have to consider any conversations you have had about money, value, and security over the last week or so. Keep any financial problems or mishaps in mind, too. Now direct, use Mercury in Libra to stabilize your financial outlook and plans. Usually you trust your instincts about money, but today is the day when you should believe even more strongly than usual in your own financial sense. Unusual or unconventional ideas that could increase your income might come up, and while your instincts might say go for it, your logic could tell you, no way. Help yourself out by consulting professionals who know what's happening. Then, if they agree with your instincts, go for it. And good luck. Your zest for life is infectious, allowing your family to enjoy your company in an open manner. You feel strong enough to do just about anything. Use this positive energy and meet up with friends. Wouldn't it be nice to plan an excursion for your group? There may be a lot of curveballs coming, so oil up your glove and be ready to work around them. Your mental and emotional flexibility will make the difference as you try to get through the day. Patient and accepting, you feel you're able to seduce almost anyone you meet. Don't get too carried away. Not everyone is automatically impressed, even if you are friendly. Be selective about who you talk to. Take note of reactions you get. Use your intuition. If your intention is to find new love, you're successful. Helpful energy could come your way today from other people. It's a good time to motivate people and set goals as a team. If you express your visions about the future, your entourage will pick up on your enthusiasm and join in your plans. At home, neighbors or friends might offer to assist you with a project, such as cleaning, remodeling, or painting. If you haven't finished any work projects, make this the first thing you do today. That way you'll be able to make room for the new projects that are waiting to get started. This is a one-day, and it's an opportune time to begin new budgets, projects, and systems. If you've wanted to incorporate a better way of doing things, this is the time. Staff meetings are often full of energy and most productive when it comes to ideas, so if this is on your calendar, make the most of it. Enjoy your day. The moon gives you the best of both worlds today. While the moon's departure from a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart will bring yesterday's full moon to a close, this has created the kind of momentum that will continue to take on a life of its own. This means that life is unlikely to become all work and no play, as the moon not only returns to your work sector but just as the dwarf planet Ceres is spending her first weekend on her own in your career sector. This is a chance to get a jump on the new working week before it starts while still holding on to the moon's playful influence. The moon might leave your romantic sector today, wrapping up yesterday's full moon, but this is something that will have an ongoing impact. These have been some of the most romantically charged lunar vibes of the year so far, but they have also managed to expose any roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, at a time when the love gods are holding the doors open to the past and second chances. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the moon moves into Aries and connects with Jupiter, highlighting your sensitive side and a desire to cozy up at home. You'll be in the mood to nurture and be nurtured, so be free and open with your love. Just watch out for people who might take advantage of your kindness. The moon connects with Mercury later, and you could notice that your empathic abilities are heightened. Carry protective stones and meditate on your psychic defenses to help alleviate any emotional overstimulation. Later, the moon and Mars connect, making it difficult to hold important conversations. You might have some emotional baggage that needs to be dealt with, but finding the words or the emotional bandwidth to engage in these discussions might be difficult. If you're having issues with communicating, take some time out and journal, or find another way to nurture yourself and decompress a bit. It might be hard to deal with others throughout the evening, and the desire to find solace is likely to be strong, so avoid making plans once the sun sets. It's possible you'll be feeling emotionally drained, so it's important to find a way to replenish your soul and emotions as you comfort yourself. You'll be able to reconnect with yourself and sleep more soundly. In the morning, the sun trines Uranus in Taurus, provoking positive change. While the sun is in Virgo, we want to do things by the book, but its trine to Uranus inspires us to reject protocol. Without rigid expectations of how we should perform to guide our choices, we are free to reinvent ourselves, taking risks that enable us to grow. Adaptation instills greater self-confidence. Sharing our weirder, niche interests attracts unique people into our social circles. We embrace excitement and use it as a barometer for how and where to invest our time and energy. Following this, the Aries moon conjuncts Jupiter, granting us a positive attitude. We approach new situations with optimism, making this an ideal transit for socializing or partying. Physical, educational, or business activities are also favored. Although we tend to start more things than we finish under the Aries moon, Jupiter in aspect suggests that projects begun at this time will be successful. However, to increase the odds of achieving our goals, we should set deadlines to avoid consuming all our energy. At this time, we can tap into greater subconscious insights to steer our spiritual growth. Trusting our intuition proves cathartic and transformative. Relationships holding us back from embracing our power can be released, while those which support our journey of self-discovery can be met with greater appreciation. The moon then enters a void period lasting 6 hours. Although it is tempting to take dramatic action to break free from discomfort, we are better off making as few moves as possible. The cosmic weather is erratic, and change will find us without us egging it on. It would be wise to record any recollections immediately upon waking, as our reverie may not linger long after we've opened our eyes. Regardless, we'll bring our positive attitude with us into our morning. Our mood guarantees that events will flow in our favor.